Jim, thanks. The health of Floridians is now becoming the top issue politically in the state. Two main gubernatorial candidates have already filed to run against Governor DeSantis next year, and they've been relentless in criticizing him on his handling of the pandemic. News4JAX reporter Scott Johnson looks at how this critical issue is playing out politically. Scott?
Joy, I want to show you a couple tweets from two of those primary candidates who are the main competitors. The first one from Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried. Look at this just a few hours ago. We stand in unity with our local school boards who have the constitutional power to protect our children and won't be bullied or defunded by our wannabe authoritarian governor. Then this from former Governor Charlie Crist. The truth is, if the DeSantis had done his job right from day one, we wouldn't be in this situation.
The dynamics of navigating the state's handling of COVID is becoming increasingly political as we approach a 2022 race for governor, and challenges to Ron DeSantis are sounding off regularly about his handling. Let's look at the most pressing fight happening right now. That involves the reopening of schools. Governor DeSantis has made an executive order not allowing mask mandates, but look at what's happening in Alachua County. Last night, its school board voted for a mandate. The governor's order has said funds can be withheld from districts, but that's where News4JAX political analyst Rick Mullaney says this gets politically risky for DeSantis.
If he has to go head-to-head with a school board and remove their funding, what does that look like politically?
It's going to draw a lot of attention to the state of Florida in terms of what's going on in Florida. And it'll be a direct clash between the public policies of Ron DeSantis and the public policies of those school boards.
The political ramifications are already impacting the governor. Look at this poll from St. Pete Polls. It shows former Governor Charlie Crist has inched slightly ahead of DeSantis, 45-44. A previous survey in May showed only 30% of voters felt Crist had a shot of winning.
He is at odds with the CDC. He is at odds with many school boards around the state. He's clearly at odds with the media, and a growing number of people are having concerns over his policies. So in the weeks and months ahead, he has to hope that this surge does not continue.
These months will be critical for Governor DeSantis. While many of these issues may get better if hospitalizations go down, Mullaney says voters may not forget how this all plays out when they go to the polls late next year.
I mentioned that Alachua County is offering a temporary mandate for masks. Duval, as we said, doing that workaround where parents can opt out. I asked the governor about that. This was his office's response to me. We are finalizing health and education emergency rules this week that do not prohibit masks in schools, but will require parents to have the right to opt their children out. Sounds similar to Duval. School districts will be expected to allow parents to make this choice. We are live tonight. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.